My sights on, high life drone, twilight zone, fly like I'm stoned. Yeah. They way gone, J-Way is known. Go hard, go home, get money long. My life up, flow like up, hoes like yup. I'm like fuck. Where's my phone?
Don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of failure. You don't learn anything from your success, you learn everything from your failure. So whenever you do something that doesn't work and you slip and fall over, don't be embarrassed about it, and don't be like the world is judging me, because largely people don't remember the failures. Like I've had so many things that haven't worked, but all people talk about are the hit singles or the gigs that you've sold out.
Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. And you have Ed Sheeran in that clip, man. And one thing that caught me that he said is that you don't learn anything from your success. And that is facts. Just think about it. When you win, you just winning. But what got you to that winning? You know what I'm saying? What got you? What got you those wins? What got you to the championship? What got you to the bread, to the money? What got you there? That's failing. All the lessons you learned along the way is what got you there. But when you get there, people not paying attention to you like that. People not paying attention. It's just you just winning. But for you yourself, you didn't learn anything from winning. You just winning. You just won. I got it. I got what it was that I was after. But you got all of your lessons from when you was failing and you kept trying. That's why it's important to keep going in whatever it is you're doing and focus while you on this path, while you on your journey, man. Just pick up all the little gems that you gaining along the way, because those are the lessons that's gonna teach you when you start winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already learned the lessons, but when you start winning, you're gonna keep those with you when new things come along that may be in the shape of an obstacle. You know what I mean? That may be in the shape of something, a problem that you have. Listen, bruh, all of those lessons that you learned on the way up, you gonna scoot right through those. Those ain't gonna be nothing. You gonna get right through them because you learned everything that you needed to learn. And even then, if you didn't learn the new problem that came along, listen, you didn't gain so much willpower and grit that when the new problem do come along, you ain't gonna have no issue facing those problems. You know, a lot of people forget about the true grit that you learn on the way too. You know what I'm saying? The willpower that you gain on the way too, the confidence, the self-esteem and all of that that's up now because you done went through all of those problems. See, not only do you learn lessons, you learn a lot about yourself. You know what I mean? You do learn true grit, because you have to fight to get through some shit. People be like, what's grit? They don't know what grit is because they ain't been through nothing. They never had to fight through something. It's one thing to just get in a fist to cuffs, but have you ever had to fight through certain battles? And what I mean by fight through, had to suffer through the pain that you was feeling. Had to suffer through those emotions. You know what I mean? The mishaps that happened. Did you continue to go, or did you just quit like everybody else? See, we've all came up around all types of talented people. You know what I mean? All of us. We've known plenty of talented people in the hood to where we'd be like, man, if that was such and such, he would have been better than that person. If he would have made it, if he would have went all of the way, man, he was way better than such and such. But see, at the end of the day, it's a reason why we see these stars and people on TV, because they kept going. They had grit. You know, a lot of the people that we was around, for whatever the reason, they didn't keep going. Whatever staggered them kept them down. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing we can't do. Whatever stagger us, whatever obstacle that we got to go through, we can't let that shit keep us on the ground. We can't let that shit keep us in a negative state. You know what I'm saying? We have to know how to get back up and fight through it. That's true grit. You know what I mean? Like Ed Sheeran said, nobody learned from your successes. You learn from your failures, bro. That's how you gain that muscle. That's how you gain that knowledge. That's how you continue to get better and grow. But you got so many people that's scared to fail. You got so many people that's just scared of it. They don't want to do it. They don't want to look bad. They don't want to look corny. They don't want to look like this. They don't want to go through it. And it's like, yo, that's where you get your gains from. You know, like in the gym when they talk about it, man, you get your gains, like you get your gains. I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna go get my gains in the gym. Bro, you get your gains from failing. But you gotta be up for it. You gotta listen, you gotta be up for it. You gotta understand that, listen, man, I must go through this if I wanna get to the bag. I must go through this if I wanna be successful. I must go through this if I wanna get to the next level. How you gonna get to the next level, but you scared to dive in? You scared of this, you scared of that, you scared of failure. Bro, we all gonna fail. A lot of us been failing since we came out the womb. Let's be honest. Because if we was winning, we wouldn't be here now. So what's the point? Don't be scared of failing, bro. I done failed all my life. I done failed myself all my life. So guess what? I'm not doing that no more. I refuse to fail myself. I done failed enough, bro. I done failed enough, man. And the Most High always pick me back up. So when is it gonna get to the point where I'm gonna pick myself back up? Huh? When? You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High only gonna do it so many times. So you need to ask yourself that question as well, bro. Ask yourself that question as well, man. You still here for a reason, like I always tell you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people like to look just at the success. They looking towards the success too much. No, focus in on the fire that you in right now. Focus on the troubles that you have right now. And gain some willpower and some grit and continue to fight through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where you're gonna find out who you are. You know what I mean? That's where you're gonna find out how strong you are. Anybody could go in the gym and lift some weights and over time get strong. But listen, man, how can you get through a real problem in life that don't involve weights? That involve you like really having to fight through some shit. You know what I'm saying? The weights are just weights. But what's gonna happen when you really gotta fight through some shit outside of the weight room? Outside of your relationship? When you gotta deal with real problems out here and you forced to use your mind, you forced to dig deep. That's what I wanna see. I wanna see where that strength gonna come from. Anybody could go do some of the shit that we see or go to the gym and do this and do that. Anybody can do that. But the real people that's out here going through some things, they want to know how you got through shit. People more interested in that part of the story. Not the success part. You don't learn from that. You just watching somebody be successful. But most people like you and me, we want to learn how you got there. We want to see what you had to go through. We want to see what you had to endure. What type of pain you had to feel in order to get to that level. That's what the real warriors want to know. Warriors don't want to, no. Real warrior want to see you at the success point. We happy that you there, but when we know that we want to get there, when we made an oath, when we pledged the oath to ourselves that guess what? We want to get to the next level. We want to figure out how you got there. Because we ready for war. We ready to get to it. We ready to go through it. You know what I'm saying? That's why that part of the story is so interesting. So understand, man, your failures, bro, listen, you didn't fail nothing. You just learned something. You just gained some willpower. You gained strength. You gained energy. You gained a lesson. So don't be scared to get out there. I don't care how you look doing whatever. It doesn't matter. You tried. Most of the people running their mouth, they talking. What I always say, they on the sidelines. So fuck who laughing at you. Fuck who got something to say about what you doing. Fuck them, they spectators. But you only gonna get better if you put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. You gotta put yourself out there. You stay in your comfort zone. You stay in your little area where nobody can see you. Nobody can. No, you just in your spot, bro. Listen, bro, ain't nothing gonna come in that spot. You been in that spot for a minute. I think you know that deep down inside. So put yourself out there, whatever it is. Allow people to find you. Allow people to see you. Allow people to see your struggle, bro. Fuck them. They struggled with something too. It took me a while to get this. I used to try to hide everything. That's what you got to understand. I used to try to hide everything. I used to try to hide addiction. I used to try to hide my struggles. I used to try to hide my problems. And it didn't do nothing for me. But you're going to have to put yourself out there eventually, because that's when you truly will face yourself. That's when you will learn who you are. That's when you start to become something. Because you didn't use all your energy on hiding everything. You put it out there for the next person to learn from. You know what I mean? And that's what's going to put you closer to the Most High. That's what's going to put you closer to your dreams, because that shows that you accepted your problems and you fought through it to get to where you was trying to go. All right? So remember that moving forward, all right? And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn, it's Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to